Are there too many coaches? I ask this question because often when I join a new Facebook group or I'm networking and I say I'm a coach, some people react like, oh, another one. And that made me think, like, are there really too many coaches? The answer is no. There's not too many coaches. There are too many problems and too many struggles. And what people don't realize is that when you have a problem, when you have a struggle, it has an immediate effect or a direct effect on every other area of your life. And what people often do is put their problems aside or say, oh, it doesn't matter, or I'll solve it later, or just forget about them. And they don't realize that by not solving them, you're not evolving, you're not being your best self, you're not learning, you're not getting better, you're not growing. So I believe that everybody should be solving their problems. You might think, oh, I don't have a problem. And that might be right, because we don't need a coach to solve all our problems. There are many problems that we can solve on our own. And that's what some people do, and some of us do. We solve problems and another one happens and then we solve it. But what if you have a problem that is really keeping you stuck, that you've tried to solve and you couldn't, that is spiraling you down into a hole and having a negative effect on everything else? These are problems that you might need help on. And probably it's not a problem. Probably it's a struggle. That's okay, because we don't like to accept that we have problems. And it's a natural thing. We're human. We don't want to accept it. What about a struggle? Let's name it a struggle, so we're more comfortable with this word. A small struggle that you're having in any of areas in your life. Let's say a health issue. If you are having back pain, if you're having a migraine, if you have a chronic issue or disease, or that is affecting you and how you live your daily life, and you've seen doctors and you're under medication and it still doesn't work, and you feel sometimes good and sometimes bad. Well, there's a health coach that went through that, solved it, figured it out. It can help you. And I'm not saying that a coach will solve all your medical issues. Absolutely not. Or that it will replace a doctor. No, don't get me wrong. Coaches can work aside with doctors. And that's actually the ideal thing. What about a relationship coach in that area? What about if you're struggling in your marriage? If you're not happy with your sex life, there are sex coaches. What about you're thinking about getting a divorce, or actually already filed for a divorce, but you're having second thoughts? There are divorce coaches, somebody that went through that and can help you out. What about a career coach? You are having second thoughts, you don't know what to do next, you're unhappy with your job, you're doing something because your family thinks that what you should do, but actually that's not what you should do or what you'd like or love to do. There are career coaches, and there are very specific career coaches in different areas of entrepreneurship coaches, or there are leadership coaches. What about in your money, in your finance? You're not happy with what you're making, or you're struggling to make money, or you feel that you're on the verge of doing something and then it falls back. Well, maybe it's a good idea to hire a money coach. There are money mindset coaches which are amazing, that will help you unblock all those limiting beliefs that are not letting you have an abundant income and help you live an abundant life. What about a spiritual coach? I've seen, and especially at this moment, that there are many people struggling with their beliefs, with their spirituality, with the religion, which looking for their life purpose. So yeah, they're coaches for every struggle that you're having. And what's beautiful about it is that when you overcome that struggle, you realize that you were not seeing the full spectrum of your life, that they show you all your blind spots, what you're not aware of, and you can see how all the other areas of your life improve. And something about coaches is that, at least where I studied, is that they teach you, or they guide you. More than teaching you, they guide you to become a coach that can help and solve problems that you already had. You had a problem, a struggle. You had a struggle, you overcame it, you figured out what's the fastest route, what's the fastest way to get to your goal, and you want to help others do the same. Instead of taking years to figure it out, you can do it in 3 months. And you say, okay, then life is it's not fun because there are no problems. No, there are going to be problems. So you're going to figure it out, you're going to solve it, and then something else is going to happen. And that's fine, that's life. And some problems you're going to figure them out on your own, and some you will need help. So what I'm telling you, what's my purpose with this video, is that you first don't believe that there are too many coaches. There are not too many coaches. And second, to think in your life, is there a problem that I'm going through, a struggle, and I'm not being able to work on it on my own? If you are, great, do it. That's what we're here for. We're here to grow, and if we can do some parts on our own, that's fantastic. But if you're not, I recommend you reaching out to a coach. There are thousands of coaches, and believe me, there are coaches that have had your specific problem, that have had that struggle, and they figured it out. I've seen the most specific coaches that you can imagine, things that I didn't even know existed. So feel free to reach out. If you want to pursue being a coach, that's a calling. Maybe that's a calling for you. Maybe that's an option for you. Feel free to reach out as well. I'm happy to tell you what being a coach is, and share my experience with you. And if you're just listening this for curiosity, that curiosity has information. So think in your experience, what's going on right now in your life, and see if you need a coach. And if you need a coach, you can also feel free to reach out. I might or might not be able to help you, but I can point you in the right direction. I know hundreds of coaches. If you are ready for more health, living a healthier life, more love, better relationships, more money, a jump in your career, more connection, if you're ready for more, I recommend you to get a coach. A coach will help you jumpstart, go from A to B in less time that you are if you don't have anybody to push you. Obviously, a coach is not the only option, but a coach is a fast track to getting where you want to be. If you're not craving for more, if you're in a comfortable position, if you have what you want, if you're happy and fulfilled, and you've got everything you've always wanted, then I'm glad for you. It's perfect. That's where everybody needs to strive for. But if that's not you, if you want more, a very good option is getting a coach that has been exactly where you are right now. A person that has been Think about it, exactly where you are right now, and has figured it out, and can lead you, can take you, can hold your hand in just a couple of months to be where you want to be, instead of you taking years to figure it out, get a coach. It is the best investment you can ever make. An investment on you, because you are responsible of your life. Nobody else is going to take care of you. Nobody else is going to be accountable for your life. It's only you. So give it to you as a gift, as an investment. You owe it to yourself. If you want more, who doesn't want more? I want more. Everybody wants more. Go for it. I challenge you to live a better life, a happier life, a more fulfilled life, a life of abundance. I challenge you. You can do it. You deserve it. And I know you want it. So go for it. Right now is the moment. If it was not yesterday, it is today. Go for it. You can do it. You owe it to yourself. I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it useful. And work on yourself. You are here for a reason. You're here to grow. You're here to give the best of you. And you can only give the best of you if you're in a high, positive, clear state. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lorna Cooper Coach.